Please hit the subscribe button and tap the bell icon for the future notification to watch more videos of latest fashions and trends. Thank you so much for your love and support. Hello friends, welcome back to AmazingWomensWorld. In this video I have come up to show you making of this beautiful designing. Let me elaborate the pattern. Mirror work embellished with the golden beads, as this was a pattern of Aari or the Maggam work, but I am going to show you using normal stitching needle. I have given the neckline markings and just below underneath I have put one dot. On that I will be sticking this circle mirror of medium size and also using the chain ball lace and some golden beads, Fevicryl fabric glue and cotton silk thread with the needle of 9 number. Firstly I will apply the glue to stick this mirror and I'll show you how to give the markings. Mark exactly 4 lines like this, and now the designing would start like this. It's just so simple, just following the directions. You can also mark it easily. It's called beans and one should opposite to another like this firstly, and extending further on each curve shape with the 2 curves like this. This should be opposite now. The second step of the curves is done now. Extending further for the 3rd row, same like the second one. One should be opposite to another, the curves. This is how we have to give the markings. This would be the final one. Further, if you want to extend, you can extend, but as I am making this for the kurti in the center, below this much of the design is more than enough. You can also design this for the crop tops, blouses or for the lehengas, like making the booties of 1 or 2 steps using. Now that I am done with the markings, see, if you know how to mark the first one, then we can extend further the 2nd row and then the 3rd. I hope this is clear to now. Having any doubts, you can write to me. Now I will be using cotton silk thread with the hemming needle and inserting the golden beads of 2 or 3 at a time, and I would be highlighting this mirror corners with the beads work. This is how we have to stitch little by little, inserting 2 or 3 beads. Now I will measure the chain ball lace of this curve length, and accordingly I will cut. Almost all the curves will be the same. So according to this measured length I would cut. Now applying the glue on that curve shapes little by little. I'll place this chain ball lace and I'll stick it. a quality chain ball lace so that it will not fade easily even after the frequent washes. So this is how I'll stick the chain ball lace on this curve design. You can directly place the chain ball lace and give the stitches, but it will take a little long time. But if you do like this, applying the glue, stick it, then if you give 2 or 3 balls leaving and giving the stitch, it will make your work easy. Now that the glue is completely dry, I will give an invisible stitches on this chain ball lace, leaving 2 or 3 chain ball lace. This way we have to give the stitch. This type of simple ethnic patterns will really give a gorgeous appeal for office or for daily. Please do leave your valuable comments on this pattern, which really means a lot to me. That will motivate me to create this type of designing patterns and present in front of you. Now I'll stitch the golden beads in between. Wherever we find more gap, there we have to give this joining of this golden beads, and we have to give the stitch. Randomly we should give. I did quite a part of the designing. Now I'll finish off this completely. The final lookout would look like this. Try this type of designing on kurtis, already stitched kurtis, or on blouses, or for crop tops, or for any types of garments. I hope sharing of this idea is useful to you, and if you like it, please hit the like icon to support my efforts. Also do share this video in your community and circles when it is useful to others. Thank you so much for watching. If you all with another interesting video, subscribe to AmazingWomensWorld channel.